Hey everybody, my name's Adam Tobin, and I'm the owner of Higher Altitude Consulters. I chose Charlotte, North Carolina, as my location, and essentially what we are is a culture enrichment company. We focus on creating, reviving, and shifting the workplace environment. We kind of want to make it an environment that people look forward to go to. Oftentimes, it's a place that people can't stand to go. Um, and our mission statement is our passion is to create company culture that everyone wants to be a part of through innovative team building exercises and innovative workshops. We collaborate with our clients to reach higher culture altitudes than thought possible. The business structure, I chose an LLC. I want to benefit from the flexibility of operations. There's definitely tax benefits, and my personal assets will be protected from the limited liability. We're going to be considered part of the service industry. Our services are intangible and they heavily rely on customer interaction. And, our management is going to be kind of unique to start out with. It's going to be me and four other people, which will be my four horsemen. And I'll basically be the owner and head of operations. And I'll have specialists for different areas like marketing, IT, accounting, and human resources. But the most interesting part about our structure is that, yeah, we are specialists in our given field, but we're going to have to work cross functionally to make decisions that are going to be guided by the people that are specialists in that field, and everyone in the company will be involved in performing our services to clients. So it's kind of all hands on deck. You got your thing that you specialize in, and you help out, and you make everybody, part of your team, individually and collectively. So the customer segments, they're going to be corporations, schools, nonprofit organizations, and small businesses. Many people would just focus on corporations. We don't focus solely on them. We try to keep open segments. But the value proposition we offer for corporations is we want to increase employee morale to improve productivity, and it's going to lead to corporate success. Uh, they're ideal for corporations because we connect employees to understand their wants and needs, and we find realistic incentives and benefits for everyone within the company. Um, we really focus on communication, leadership, and trust, and we create a cohesiveness that lasts for years to come. Schools, this is a segment that may be overlooked at times. They're going to face all kinds of challenges, such as being underpaid, they might feel undervalued, and this can kind of create a toxic workplace environment. So we want the teachers and other faculty members, custodians, and other staff to kind of work together as a team, and we want them to realize their value, that what they're doing is important, and that the impacts that they have are going to affect so many young lives, and it's due to their hard work that they're sculpting our nation's future through these children. And we really provide attractive opportunities because we work with everyone to craft solutions that they're creative, and they focus on improvements that are available for the school. So they're going to be really cost effective, and they're going to really focus on building value and teamwork. Nonprofits, we are passionate about providing affordable services for nonprofits because they make the world a better place. Um, Unfortunately, just because an organization has a meaningful purpose doesn't equate to meaningful relationships. So oftentimes nonprofit employees, they get into what they're doing because they care. They're passionate about their cause and not because of the pay. So nonprofits, they find our services beneficial because we find ways to bring employees together and remember why they started with that company. Um, and we just use innovative solutions to improve the daily culture so that it aligns with overall goals, values, and beliefs of the nonprofit. Um, and this is going to be one of our main customers, even though a lot of people wouldn't think of it. It's going to be small businesses, just because they're not a corporation or a large business. Um, that doesn't mean they don't have a culture. Of course they do. They make up the vast majority of all the businesses in our country today. So it's really important to include them in our customer segment conversation. We kind of want to work with the employees. We want to work with the managers. We want to figure out, what's going to work best for them. Like, what do they need? What do they want? What can we offer? And work from there. We understand that the relationships matter in the workplace, and that's why we work diligently to ensure team members learn to communicate, be reliable, and grow closer as they work together. Um, this is one of the biggest parts of our company is the customer relationships. We get it. Like, the customers are invaluable. Their satisfaction will dictate if we get referrals, good reviews, or sometimes repeat customers. So it's truly our passion to offer premier customer service that's personal. It's customized and tailored to fit the needs of each individual customer. We just want to show them how much we appreciate them through being positive in our interactions on a daily basis with them, and we want to build relationships that last. So we just offer unique and comprehensive customer service. So something that we like to do is we want to have AI agents available. So whenever they feel like they want to connect with us, we use the AI to identify the issues and help filter who needs to address what issues. And then one of the other things we realize it's tough to find the right meeting times that work for everyone. So we provide a self-service scheduling capability on our website where you can you can set the appointment that works best for you. Um, so what we really focus on is the whole process. We want to get to know you before we get into business with you. We want to connect with you. We want to make sure that you're satisfied. So you know we want you to appreciate us like we appreciate you, and we want to respect you. We really want to communicate and know and understand what you need, and that kind of makes us different than everybody else. We're going to be with you every step of the way, and we want to continually improve. Um, so we're going to be available by phone, email, in person, or virtual meetings, and that's how we're going to kind of like plan to reach you, whatever's best for that client. Um, so we do have some channels to reach our customers. Um, the on-site of the company that we do our services there. Um, and we're pretty flexible. Like, so for our consultations, when we start to build relationships, we know it can be difficult to arrange those meetings. That's why we're going to find realistic solutions to meet with you, whether it's you come to our building, we come to yours, we go have lunch, go have a drink, we do a Zoom, and we kind of figure out what direction you want to go. Can we help you? What do you need? um, as I mentioned, we're going to go there and perform our services and our team building exercises. um, there is times or opportunities where we can do things other places, but that's primarily where we like to do it, just to make everything seamless. Delivery times, they're going to kind of fluctuate. We have a goal. We want to kind of complete the service within 30 days after our consultation when you sign the contract. But we understand that things might be different for each organization. So, maybe it might be a little sooner. Maybe you're not available to have our services performed until a little later. So, we'll be flexible and work with you. But what makes our company so valuable is our extraordinary customer service. We try to have reasonable prices for our industry, and we're going to be flexible. We're going to adapt to what the customers need, and that's going to change. It's going to be unique, and we just pride ourselves in offering the most valuable for the price. And our customer service is really going to be top notch. People are going to be talking about it for days to come because they're just so impressed with how we treat them. The revenue streams, so this is where it can get a little sticky. It can be a little complicated because there's so many estimations. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna base our price off of each individual client and what they actually need. What we're gonna bring to the table for them is gonna depend on how long we work for them in preparation and what we're gonna have to do to provide that. So a basic price would be uh, a minimum of 1,500 per day, and that's the full service there. Usually about a 8-hour interactive day, and it can go up to 2,500. And it's just things, you have to consider. Do we need to, employ people to help facilitate a breakout room, team building exercises? Do we have to go off site? What fees will be associated with that? And most people, it's going to be 3 to 7 days. They want the full package. They want to really instill these behaviors in their employees. And we just want other companies, our clients, to understand that there is going to be other fees if it's deemed necessary. We're going to tailor our services to meet your needs. So we typically try to get all the preparation done within a 48-hour time frame, and that's all 5 employees doing their best to diligently come up with a plan collectively. And if we go over a week dedicated in preparation just for your um, company, then we're going to do about $30 per hour per employee, so it's about 150 an hour. Very rarely will it go over 40 hours, but we just want to make sure that we're protected if it does. um and we want $1,000 retainer. We don't want companies to get cold feet. So we're going to sign a contract. Once that's done, we need $1,000. Once we get on site, we're going to of course consult with the company to make sure they like the plan and the management likes the ideas that we're proposing, and we're going to get 50% when we show up. And whether it's 3 days, 7 days, one day, the other 50% of the remaining balance will be paid at the completion. What we really want to offer that gives us a competitive advantage is we offer great financing options through close partnerships with reputable financial institutions. So we work hard to find the right price and payment structure for each individual client. Some of the key activities that's really going to help our company thrive: research, so important. We're always looking for up to date and effective strategies to build company culture. So we're going to have to find, create, and cultivate innovative alternatives that help us accomplish the goals of our clients. Each client's needs is different, so we have to research based on those needs. We're going to look into our clients. We want to know what's their mission, how successful are they, what's their values, what kind of history do they have, so we can kind of tailor our services based on those kind of things and think of specific strategies to use for them. We really want to know who our clients are as a company and who they want to be, to kind of give us a map on how we want to get them there. Marketing, it's pretty simple. The only way to reach clients is for them to know that we're available and that we do what we do and that we're good at it. Today's culture is highly active on social media, so we're going to meet and market them right where they are. We plan on partnering with like-minded influencers on social media that will help create brand awareness and kind of put our company on the map. Uh, in addition to this, we're going to use interactive techniques like raffles, discounts, promotions, and service descriptions on our social media pages to interact with our customers. And this is kind of one of the things that we really want to really hammer down on. We want to get evaluation through feedback. We want to continually get better, and we're going to seek honest feedback from our clients. We don't only want to hear from our clients, but we kind of want to hear from other clients from our competition. Not in order to eliminate them, but we want to kind of know what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. So, yeah, we do want to compete, but we want to improve our industry through our success. And, we want to make all cultures better if we can. So, if there's any way to improve what we are doing and how we are doing it, we want to know. Some of the key resources, you know, the employees, and then, you got physical resources. In order to make this work, I mean, we're going to have some people that are creative, intelligent, and they're going to have to be able to multitask, but also work with a team. Um, and it's super imperative that we have the behaviors, attitudes, and culture in our company that we're going to promote on a daily basis. So it's going to require them being 100% committed to our vision and passionate about what they're doing for other clients. They got to really love it. So without the right team, we won't be able to successfully achieve our goals. Um, some of the physical resources, we're going to need an office building for us to work in, have meetings for our company, but also clients, meet with them. We're going to need computers, printers, projectors, whiteboards, paper clips, staplers, all kinds of office essentials and writing utensils, those things. We're gonna need desks, chairs, other office furniture. We just want to make sure that we're comfortable. We're able to do what we're supposed to be doing there, and we're gonna have all those tools available. The key partnerships, as I mentioned earlier, it's a highly digital landscape, um, and a lot of things kind of run off and through influencers. We're gonna work with them. We want to promote our company, but also refer clients for so if they refer clients to us, they can get a small fee, and kind of finding the right person who fits with our values and our goals. And they're really good at communication, professionalism, and they stay positive. That's gonna kind of like be very helpful to our marketing efforts. Also, as I mentioned, one of the key things that differentiates us from others is working with financial institutions. uh, we want to have third party financing available for schools and other organizations that don't have a big budget for these types of things, so we can help them make it affordable. And in return for these institutions being so kind and being favorable to our clients, we're gonna refer them clients, and then we're going to promote them sometimes through our social media influencers, depending on how much they help us. We're going to help them, and they're going to help us. The cost structure, of course, these are just estimates. We got some fixed costs, rent. I figured about 2,000 a month. Insurance, employee salaries, starting out probably about 80,000 a year per employee. And our variable costs, we got materials, utilities, bonuses, and marketing. These are probably overinflated, maybe a couple under. Um, and that's where we're going to get some of these other things figured out. Like, just for our break even analysis, we're going to need to provide services for our clients about 46 weeks out of a 52-week calendar. And that's working 5 days a week, of course. It's going to be tough. And to reach that goal, to turn a profit, um, it's going to be hard, and we're not going to be surprised if we take a loss after the first year before we really get our name out there. And the gross profit margin, if we were going to make about 46,000, almost 50, we're going to have to perform services for every day of the week, Monday through Friday throughout the year. And that's going to take a while to build up to that. But so that'd be $1,500 a day for 5 days. That equals $7,500 a week. You times that by 52 weeks, and you're going to get about $390,000 a year. Fixed cost and the variable cost, they come out to 344. So you're going to take the total cost and subtract it from your revenue generated and come up with a gross profit margin of around 46,000. These are just, of course, estimates, but of course we want to make way more than that. But we could also have a bigger margin because some of those costs are a little highly inflated. Some of the macroeconomic trends, inflation, unemployment, and economic growth rate are going to be very, very big to watch. Times like inflation, like we're experiencing now, it's easier for companies to cut costs and not buy our services. Also, unemployment rates, those things, if companies downsizing, it's going to be hard for them to rationalize using our services to build culture because they're trying to cut all the costs they can. And this is just common sense about like the economic growth rate. When the economy's doing better, many companies are doing better and they're more able to purchase our services. Um, Companies have more discretionary income and more apt to spend it to continue to grow and improve their organizations. Downside, if things aren't going good, we're in a recession, the economy's slow, or it's negatively growing, like we're losing as an economy, then this can put companies in like an emergency mode, and they're going to cut all expenses as possible, and they wouldn't use our services. In conclusion, one of the big things that we're going to be doing, we're going to volunteer our services. We understand that some of the best publicity and exposure can be found through working beside nonprofits or causes they might believe in. So we're gonna identify either a nonprofit or a school who could use our service of culture improvement, and they don't have the money. They're doing good work, but they're just kind of getting by. So we actually do care about people who care about others. We care about everyone, but we really care about these people, and we want to show that through our actions of volunteering our services free of charge to one lucky client every quarter of every year. So our vision for the future, we want to just change the way culture change is viewed and just how easy we can make that process. With our relentless effort to provide practical and innovative alternatives, we will make culture creation and change possible because a lot of people are like, oh, this will never change, right? So we want to change that idea or that attitude. So our commitment to customer service, improvement, and the friendly financing options make our services available to just about anyone. We're truly passionate about improving the lives of companies' employees and creating cultures that promote productivity and success for years to come. Our focus on communication, trust, and teamwork help to bring employees closer together and committed to their company's goals. So we truly believe that we can improve employee attitudes, behaviors, and actions through we want to listen to them and we want to work with the managers and we want to make the best work environment possible for all parties involved. Thank you so much.